So moving on to our Monday night game.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. Lions and Packers. This game is being played at Lambeau Field. If you asked me 2 weeks ago who's winning this game, it's no doubt the Packers. Packers at Lambeau, they're tough. They're a good team. I still think they win this game.
Yep. Yeah.
But I don't know who the Packers are right now. I would like to think what my heart tells me, and that's that they're done. I mean, I would love to say that the Packers are not who they used to be, that Aaron's not who he has been in the past, and that there's the Manchurian candidate situation going on there where he is trying to ruin his own team. Because there's that narrative out there right now that Aaron is intentionally tanking to take it to the Packers. I don't believe that, but if the Packers lose this week, we'll have some conversations.
So the Packers are a far superior team to the Lions. The Lions did, however, come back late in that game against the 49ers. Means they have a little bit of juice.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about how we thought that the 49ers kind of slept on them there towards the end.
They did.
Maybe
they got into a too deep shell and just kind of sat back. And I don't think we'll see that from the Niners this week. I think they'll want to prove a point. The Packers are going to win this game, but I don't think it has anything to do with Aaron Rodgers. I think the Packers coming out and getting beat as bad as they did by the Saints, everybody on that team is motivated to prove that they are still a NFC championship caliber team. So I got the Packers. I think the Packers win this game if Jordan Love starts the fucking game. That's not going to happen. Aaron Rodgers is going to be the starter. The only way this goes the other way is if Aaron is literally purposely tanking.
Yeah, I have the Packers winning this game. But I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do if the Lions win. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I mean, you'll probably be fucking super excited. I'm not betting this game.
I might be naked in the next pod, and you're just going to have to do a full black bar for this entire body because I will be out of sorts. Not just happy, but I will be so confused.
Yeah, the Packers are going to win.
Because as much as I thought that and bet that the Saints would win last week, I didn't expect them to win like that.
No, I mean, and don't get me wrong, as much as I want to see you over here fucking selling hot dogs, I don't foresee...
Vienna sausages.
I do not foresee the Lions staying in this game. There's going to be some garbage time points. That's what the Lions do. But the Packers by a ton, and because Aaron is, I don't think that he has it in him to just give up.
Yeah,
he has too much pride. He is a Hall of Famer. He is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. By every statistical category you could possibly think of, by statistical categories,
I wouldn't even put him top 5.
By statistical categories, he is.
I wouldn't put him top 5. It's a passing league. Look, they're adding more games to the season and stuff like that.
Yeah, he just won another MVP last year. He's a stud.
Well, the people picking MVP were wrong.
They weren't. Take Aaron Rodgers off that team sucks.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's exactly what happened last week.
I mean, yeah, but you said that Jordan Love would win this game.
He would. It's the Lions.
I don't know if he would. No, look, honestly, if you take...
Is that an indictment on Jordan Love, or is that an indictment on the Packers team?
That's an indictment on the Packers team.
Okay.
I think that Aaron Rodgers is the whole team, and if he's not playing well, which he didn't play well last week... Look, the game last week, the whole Packers team didn't play well, but Aaron Rodgers didn't play well at all. And he is able
Jordan Love actually got some playing time.
He is able to lift his team up and make the team around him look better. Without Aaron Rodgers, we've seen this in the past. When Aaron Rodgers doesn't play, they're hot garbage.
Oh, yeah.
So Jordan Love in there is going to still be hot garbage.
I still think they win.
Deshaun Kaiser, when he was playing, starting for them?
Don't fucking get me started on Deshaun Kaiser.
I'm not sold that Jordan Love's any better than Deshaun Kaiser.
Well... You have to be pretty fucking bad to be worse than Deshaun Kaiser.
He wasn't very good.
He was the Browns starting quarterback. The year we went fucking 0-16.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if Aaron does not play good, if there is some sort of a hangover from him doing Jeopardy or hanging out in Hawaii with his new fiance or whatever the situation was last week, it was bad. It was bad for
terrible.
them. And if that is a tale of what's happening going forward, then the only RELAX that Aaron's going to be talking about is him getting it in the ass from all sorts of teams this year.
If he loses this game, Packers fans turn on Aaron. 100%. They're already they're teetering right now. If he loses this game, they turn. Brett Favre, played with retirement, didn't retire, didn't retire. Then went to the Jets. Then he went to the Vikings. Packers fans still love Brett Favre. If they lose this game, they are going to turn on Aaron.
Yeah. Look, I'm going to be watching the game very closely, and then when it's like 21-3 in the first quarter, then I'm going to turn it off.
Yeah, I expect this game to be over
There's no reason
by
why,
halftime.
There's no reason why it shouldn't be, unless Aaron is not good anymore or trying to tank his team.
Yeah.
And, I mean, quarterbacks fall off a cliff sometimes, I suppose.
Well, not Tom Brady, but
some of them do.
Some of them do.
Tom Brady's an outlier. He's a wild outlier.
He is the exception.
He said he's going to play until 50.
Very true. And I think he could at this fucking point, which is insane.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so that wraps up our games for the week. Is there any sports betting specifics that you want to get into that we haven't already discussed?
So I do want to give the fans of the show my parlay for the week. I have got I got a 5-leg parlay on the NFL. I know Evo's not going to agree with all these, but I have a 5-leg parlay. And this is all money line. I got Rams, Bills, Niners, Cardinals, Chargers, all on the money line as a 5-team parlay. I don't want to get into what I'm betting to what I'm going to get, because if you are a new bettor, don't bet a lot. If you're a seasoned bettor, bet whatever you want. I do not ever want to unit shame anybody on what they bet. You want to bet $1? Bet a fucking dollar. If you bet $1 and you win 15, that's fucking good money.
That's a real good bet.
That's good fucking money. It does not matter. That is my parlay. Those are my picks. I got a couple individual bets. I got a substantial amount of money on the Chiefs money line as well. But guys, if you're not betting and you are interested in getting into betting, hit up the show. If you have questions, I mean, I have Caesars and I have FanDuel. My wife, producer of the show, Amber, she is on MGM. She is on DraftKings. Evo is now betting. So if you guys want to get involved in the bets,
downloading the FanDuel app
that is my parlay. Bet whatever you want. You don't have to commit a ton of money. If you're interested, I mean, if you're in a legal state, it's fun. Even if you lose a little bit of money. Like if you don't put in a lot, you put in a little, hey, just have some fun with it.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of the NFL, a fan of college, a fan of baseball, there is money to be made out there on any one of these sports books. Have fun. And we're going to keep coming to you guys with bets. We'll give you the lines. We'll give you our takes.
Now make sure you bet responsibly. That's always should be said. Bet responsibly. Don't bet beyond your means.
No.
If you're a Starbucks or a coffee person or something like that, and you spend like $15 a week on Starbucks, and you're willing to take a week off of Starbucks to put that $15 into gambling, and that's what your budget is, like go for it. Don't bet beyond your means. Don't hurt yourself financially by doing this.
No, absolutely not. That's not what I'm advocating.
This is a way to have fun and have a little bit more interest and be tied to certain games and in a way to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, if you are a sports fan, and my wife is just newly into sports betting, she's like, man, now that I'm betting, I'm so much more invested in some of these games. It's a great way to get involved with some of these games, get a little more in depth.
Part of the pod is me starting to dive deeper into some of these sports that I'm not as big of a fan as or not as big of a fan of, like college football. I'm more into the specific players because I like watching them and their draft statuses, risers, fallers, people who might be sneaky good picks, things like that. But it ends up happening more towards the end of the college season, but it's still player based. And I just keep an overall general knowledge of NCAA football. And now with the pod, I'm paying way more attention to NCAA football because, it matters. It matters for the pod. But also, I'm getting into the sports betting stuff. And now I feel like this is my time to research and know where I want to put my money to get invested in some of these games. So it's a way to, if you don't know the sports as well, even before you start spending your money, you can be like, okay, I know now I want to bet on some NCAA football. Now I'm going to start watching some games with some teams, and that way I've got an inside scoop on what I should be betting.
All
Gets
right.
you into sports.
Yep. So if you guys do want to get involved, please do interact with the show. Twitter, Facebook. I'm going to put my bets out on Facebook so you guys can see them. I put some out on Facebook this morning. I'll put out my parlays as well and any individual bets I have.